Hello everybody, welcome to Chicago. Feel like the holidays, you feel like you're getting into the Thanksgiving spirit there, the Christmas spirit. I know it's not even Thanksgiving and all these Christmas activities are starting later this week. They'll do the official Christmas tree lighting there, Millennium Park there, and they're going to do the Michigan Avenue lights there on Saturday. But tonight, this is Tuesday, November the 18th, 2025. We got 4:35 in the p.m. I'm getting out of work a little early because we're going to head up to Old Town. They're going to light a Christmas tree, even though we're November the 18th. They did it early last year. We were able to catch it. I think it starts at 5:30, so we'll try to get up there before 5:30 p.m. We got 4:35, so we have less than an hour to get up there. It's like 2 miles north of us, so we should be able to get there in time there. Hey, let me turn on the comments here. MM, how you doing there, MM? Grandma's Corner, how you doing there? Thelma, Wayne. Hey, Grandma's Corner, I was looking for your message there. There's no rush on it. Is your username something different, or is it Grandma's Corner there? I kept looking for Grandma's Corner, but maybe your username is something different. So just indicate to me that you're Grandma's Corner there. I've been looking for your message there. And it's no rush. There's no rush or anything. There's no timetable. I've been talking to Anita, and we've been talking about some other candidates as well. And there's no pressure on you. I'm just, since I saw you there, I'll look for it tomorrow. But tonight, well, hey, thanks for tuning in here. Welcome to Chicago. We'll head down Michigan Avenue. I just have a hard time finding people's usernames on YouTube. When I search for somebody, it just, the YouTube's tools are lacking for finding people's names. When you get thousands of followers, which I appreciate that, it just, I cannot find anybody, and I need help. So I appreciate it. It's even, TikTok's got 97,000, but for some reason when I do a search, usually it comes up. But sometimes, like if I search like Chris, like I get 10,000 Chris's or 10,000 Mikes, or it does help to have a unique username there, which I appreciate. But hey, thanks for tuning in there, Prince and Stephanie and Jeff and Anita. Anita, thanks for tuning in there. Thelma, yeah, how's everybody? Lady T, how you doing there? Hopeful and blessed. Naya Papaya. Hey, Naya Papaya, I know you're probably, we'll talk offline. I know you're busy with being a mom and all, but I don't know if you ever considered helping out with moderate. It's only if you want to, and now we're fine on moderators. We got plenty. I'm just planning for the future, and we're thinking about people we know and trust, and you certainly make that list. But no, like we've talked to other people, and they said, there's no way I want to be a mod, and I understand, because it's a thankless job. I only ask my mods to moderate when they're watching anyway. It's not like you're clocking in or have to be a certain time slot or anything. That's why we're adding to the pool there, so there's always enough people in there. It's just Need'll show you the ropes there. Hey, thanks everybody here. Welcome to Chicago. Yeah, we're crossing Wacker Drive here. We got about 40 degrees. We got 4:38 p.m. here. We'll head across the Chicago River once again. There's the Wrigley building there. There's the Tribune Tower. Hey, look at the river walk there. Yeah, we'll go by this Christmas tree. This Christmas tree's already lit. We saw it in the morning, and we're seeing it now. There's the Chicago Architecture Center. Look how the top of the St. Regis is in the clouds there. So we got lower than 1,000-foot cloud cover. That puts the building 1,100 feet tall. And here the flags are. Well, when I feel a little precipitation, hopefully it'll hold off. I didn't think there was any chance of precipitation, but I do feel some drops there. South Carolina, how you doing there, Jason there? Aline, Justin. Oh, he commented under the last live. Okay, good. Thanks, Grandma's Corner. Good. Thanks for doing that. I'll look for you there. I know it takes some time, and appreciate it. Thanks so much. I'll look for you there. Thanks, Grandma's Corner. I got your loud and clear there. I'll look for that later tonight and tomorrow, and we'll get you set up with Anita. I really appreciate it, and everybody else there. Hey, at lunchtime there, we went by the ice skating ribbon. I know we did that 2 days in a row. It was nice to see people ice skating. And somebody left a salad for somebody there. It's good. Here, let's, hey, they're skating there. How you doing? We'll go by Jean-Baptiste Point du Sable here. And we'll check out this Christmas tree they lit last night in Pioneer Square there for Jean-Baptiste Point du Sable there. We need a statue for his wife, Kitty Hawa, who was Potawatomi. So next to the first non-indigenous ancestor, we need to say his wife was indigenous and their kids were indigenous. Here, look at that. There's the official. Well, this is not the official Christmas tree. The official Christmas tree is down in Millennium Park. This is the Pioneer Plaza tree here. This is what I'm calling it here. It's the one by the Apple store here. And see, there's another Christmas tree under the Wrigley building. They have not lit that yet, but we will go over there and show you once that is lit. They're probably waiting for the parade on Saturday to light that tree, but they got this one lit. It looks nice. So hey, we got one tree, and we're going to see another there in Old Town. So that's where we're heading there. We're heading back to Old Town. We went by there last night. Look at that. There's the Wrigley building with your Christmas tree there. November the 18th, 2025. It looks nice in the reflection there. Look at the Tribune Tower. Yeah, they got the blue up on top of the Reliance, or the Realtor building. Yeah, the top of the Trump Tower is in the fog too. What's up? Shasta, Izzy, Marco, Chris, how you doing there? The spotlights. Yeah, porches, isn't that nice? There you see, Scotchy. Weather looks decent for the parade, good. Yeah, we'll see how it goes there. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on the forecast. It's a little chilly today, but nothing we can't handle. Any day above freezing is a good day in Chicago. Hey, Museum of Ice Cream. Ear piercings for all by licensed nurses. There you go. Look, this is a German watch company. They're opening a store here. This used to be WGN. Look at that. They got some watch stuff here. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, there we go. The timepiece there. There it is. So this is the German watchmaker here. A. Lang Song. There it is. Hey, they're going to have a nice window display there. Yeah, so this is right where this is where the Tribune, is here. The entrance to the Tribune. Yeah, look at that. Hey, Nathaniel Hale there. We were watching the Ken Burns documentary about the Revolutionary War. Nathaniel Hale. I regret that I have one life to give for my country. Oh, it's not funny. People that actually died in that Revolutionary War. It was also a Native American war. It was also a Civil War, Patriots versus Loyalists versus the British Army, foreign invaders, which were our compatriots. It was a Civil War, British subjects breaking away from Britain, and it was Americans fighting other Americans, ones that wanted to be loyal to England and ones that wanted to be a new country. And even Benjamin Franklin, his own son, was on one side and he was on the other. Isn't that amazing? And there's the view looking back there. Hey, we'll head up Michigan Avenue. We'll head towards Old Town and we'll see what they're doing there for the Christmas tree lighting. Yeah, Chicago. Welcome to Chicago. This is Michigan Avenue. We're heading home from work here. Hey, people sitting at the bar there. I think that's Michael Jordan's restaurant. Hey, they got the Christmas tree. Let's check out the Christmas tree in the this is the Intercontinental Hotel here. Here's the lobby for the Intercontinental Hotel, Michael Jordan's restaurant. Look at the beautiful Christmas tree in the lobby. Intercontinental Hotel, they got it all lit up there. Yeah, they got a pool on the 17th floor. So hey, yeah, see they're putting up the last finishing touches there on the lights. Getting ready for Saturday, I assume.
I'm right in the...
Yeah, beautiful tree. And ECG, how you doing there? May, how's it going there, Chris? Naya Papaya, Krista, ECG, Sabrina Suburban Gardener, how you doing? Yeah, Angie Love. Yeah, One Golden Nubian, how you doing there? Lens is a bit smudged. Yeah, we'll work on it. Thanks for the feedback there. Yeah, it's always something with the camera there. Sometimes it messes with the lights, and we'll do the best we can here. Hey, you can get your iris scan. I got a little Christmas tree there. So we'll head up towards Ohio Street, Michigan. Hey, look at the window display, so you get your Allen Edmonds. Go get your Uggs. I got your Uggs store here on Michigan Avenue, Aritzia. Yeah, they took La Katrina down. I just noticed it earlier this week, maybe Monday. We noticed it. I guess they took it down. I thought it was up last week, but I could have been down already. I don't know. Yeah, we'll head across the street here. See, La Katrina's gone. Here we're at Ohio and Michigan here. Yeah, we're at Ohio Street here. This is Ohio Street, is where you get off the Kennedy, Michigan Avenue. We'll head under the scaffolding here. Yeah, this is Chicago, Alaska. Yeah. We're not as cold as Alaska yet. That was Monday. All that snow melted. This is Chicago. I think people are just joking around. Hey, it looks nice with the frosty pine cones there. Yeah, getting in the spirit here. We get the trees here and the vineyards here. Yeah. Surely you can't be serious. It sounds like Naked Gun. I think that's what Chris is referring to. That's just like something Leslie Nielsen would say. Was that his name there? Leslie Neeson. What was his name? The guy from Naked Gun there. Don't call me Shirley. Roger that. Roger. Oh, the airplane. I don't know if they could make a movie like... Could they make a movie like Blazing Saddles or Airplane today that the country would tear itself apart? We can't laugh at stuff anymore. I know it's hard. I know liberals are probably the brain with wokeism, but the right can be prudish as well, as we all know. Sometimes the right can't laugh at their own jokes. And the left is just as bad too. We need to laugh at each other, how absurd we are in our absurd positions. Yeah, I saw they voted to release the Epstein files, so we'll see what comes out of that. We'll see if they actually do it, and we'll see if anything's redacted. It reminds me of the late 90s when the Monica Lewinsky scandal and the Kenneth Starr report came out, and that was right when email and the internet was at its infancy. And I remember I was valeting cars, and all the people at the bar, they printed it out. That's what you did in the 90s. You got the Kenneth Starr report. Instead of reading on the screen, you printed it out, and people were at the bar there. They were going page by page, all the juicy details of the Monica Lewinsky scandal. Bill Clinton, that was the big scandal, the late 90s. So that's what we got now. Now we got the Epstein files. Already Larry Summers is on an apology tour, and other people, both people on the right and the left are named in it. We know there's some big name people in it. And so we'll see what comes out of it. And I'm sure everybody's, if it's not already out there, we're waiting to pour through it and publish the findings. Here's the Harry Potter store. Here's the Harry Potter store here in Michigan Avenue. We're getting a little rain here. There's the Patronus stag there. Got the candles there from Halloween. But yeah, you go in there, get your magic wand. Harry Potter store. They got some Christmas trees in there. Here, let's head over to Rush Street here. They got some Christmas stuff here. Omni Hotel. You get your butter beer. And yeah. Allerton, Tip Top Tap, yeah. There's the Allerton right there. Zara. There's the Omni Hotel. They got some stuff here. The windbreak here for the where you get the car here. Omni Hotel. Right off of Michigan Avenue here. They got the heat lamp. Well, here we'll head over to Rush Street. Maybe we'll go all the way to State Street. And if we'll start zigging zagging, we're heading to Old Town. They're gonna light a Christmas tree at 5:30. We got 4:50. That's why it's a good thing I left the office early. We never would have made it up there in time if I would have left at 5. We'll still see if I can make it there by 5:30. Supposed to light a Christmas tree there at Burton Place and Wells Street in Old Town. Yeah, we are getting a little rain. See the rain on the headlights there, so we are getting a little drizzle. I wasn't expecting this. And yeah, there's this plaza here. I think the Thai consulate's around here. We're on Huron Street. We're heading behind St. James Cathedral here. Yeah, you wanna go party at Faces? That's the old discotheque. I remember Barbara, which is Michael's mom from Bravco. She told about the old Faces nightclub, the Faces discotheque there on Rush Street. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Rush Street's a shadow of what it used to be. There used to be a lot of nightclubs and pickup joints there and bars, and that's why it got known as the Viagra Triangle there. Old men would try to display their wealth to pick up the young women out there on the town, the caricature of itself there. That's why they called it the Viagra Triangle. But now it's not even that anymore. It's just kind of a memory of what it used to be. Gibson's, this steakhouse is still there, Gibson's and Hugo's Frog Bar, but even Devereaux, the thing on the roof there, it couldn't last. Hey, let's check out these Christmas lights here. So this will get us in the spirit here. We'll cross here. We're at this is Wabash. We're across from St. James Cathedral here. We got Christmas lights here on Wabash. This used to be called Cass Avenue. Now it's called Wabash. And here's St. James Cathedral. Yeah, I'll have to wipe down my screen. We're getting a little drizzle, and that's why my lens has a little moisture on it, because we're getting a slight drizzle. It's not even enough for me to do an umbrella, but I got a hood on my jacket, but it's making the Christmas lights look a little wonky here. We'll try to get it fixed before we go up to the official Christmas lights there. Yeah, Northwestern Hospital is over there in Streeterville. Women's Hospital, the Children's Hospital. Hey, here we got some Christmas lights here by the Ikram. Is this called the Ikram? Is that what they call this? This clothing store here with the round portal here. Yeah, here it's called Ikram here, 15 boutique here. Yeah, see they got the round portholes here. Go to Ikram. Hey, you got the nice Christmas lights there, the green and the red there. It looks nice. Yeah. So here we'll head up to State Street, that great street. Yeah, we'll cross here. There's the One Chicago Tower. There's State Street looking south. Yeah, I need a windshield wiper, you're right. Yeah, I need to wipe the lens down there. Hey, there's the red and green lights there. Yeah, it looks nice with the trees there. Yeah, we'll head across to the One Chicago Tower. Has some lights up there as well. Thanks, Anita, for answering the questions I missed there. I appreciate it. It's not as cold as it can be. We're still above freezing here. We got about 40 degrees, but yeah, it's kind of cold today. Hey, there's the 65 ambulance there. That's probably heading to Northwestern Hospital. Sirens, welcome to the land of sirens, Chicago, Illinois. State Street at Superior. We got 4:55 in the PM. We're heading up to Old Town. We're going to try to check out. There's a Christmas tree lighting there for the neighborhood. And we caught it last year. We were crossing State Street here. We'll check out the Christmas lights here. Here's the Holy Name Cathedral there. The Holy Name Cathedral, the Archdiocese of the Catholic Church there. Cardinal Supich gives Mass there on TV on weekends. And yeah, we got the light here. Got some lights here. This is on Superior Street. There's the One Chicago Tower. Yeah, look at the pretty Christmas lights here. Superior Street. Hey, it's getting us in the mood there. I know it's a little blurry because of the moisture in the air there. But here we'll see if we can keep the lens dry there. We'll head through the lights here. Well, if I go that way, I'll be stuck here, so we need to head this way. So we'll head towards the, looks like something's going on at the Holy Name there. This is where Schofield's flower shop used to be. If you, Dean O'Banion rings that name bell there, the historical first leader of the North Side gang there, where he met his early demise there in the early 1920s, thanks to proxies of Al Capone there. There's Sophia Steak, Petit Pomeroy. Here, the Alston. Here, Whole Foods. Whole Foods half off. That's why people were posting the Aldi open there. So you got something else to shop besides the Whole Foods around here. You can go to Aldi's. I think the Aldi's is, we just passed it. I think it's on Huron behind us. I think it's the block behind us. So it's really near here, just like a block or two south. There's an Aldi's now. If you want something besides the Whole Foods here. There's State Street and Chicago Avenue. Chicago Avenue. There's the YMCA there. Mwinjai Thai Kitchen. So this is the, I think this is still the, this was the conveyor belt sushi. I don't know if it still is there. And here we'll head around here. We'll head up to State Street. How you doing? Hey, how you doing? That's good. Hey, thanks. That's good. Hey, that's good. Yeah, Brian Roy, Chicago. That's good there. So here's the, yeah, they got the, there's the bells of, that's the bells of Holy Name right there. Yeah, I talked over it. There we go. You trying to get the PlayStation 3 in the house? In a house? Hey, it's good to have goals in life here. I'm right there with you. Jazz, funk, and soul, groove and boogie there. Jay Evans, hey, you like some good music there? Yeah, thanks for staying positive there. Yeah, whole paycheck. It's not a Whole Foods, it's whole paycheck. Whole Foods half off. You pay for the whole food, you only get half the food. We don't need to make Jeff Bezos any richer. But we should have made rules against having a monopoly on the internet. I guess they ruled that Meta's not a monopoly. Isn't it interesting? Yeah. They have monopolistic tendencies. Buying up everything. We can't compete it. We'll just buy our competitors. We'll buy Instagram. We'll buy everything. Yeah. Someday TikTok and YouTube and Meta will all merge. In X, it'll be one company. Here comes the police. So here we're at Chestnut and State Street. There's your blue light special there. Yeah, let's head over to Washington Square here. British. Yeah, May knows the people from UK and the British Isles there. So yeah, it's hard for us Americans to sometimes figure out who speaks the Queen's English there and not. Walmart stock went up the day after. Yeah, the same thing. Ad Music, yeah, because there was an antitrust case against Walmart. There was an antitrust case against Google, Alphabet, and Meta. I think they're all winning their cases. There's these Italianate buildings along, this is Chestnut Street. We're still heading up to Old Town. We got 5 o'clock on the dot, 5 p.m. on the dot here, Chicago, Illinois. We're almost to Dearborn and Chestnut here. We're on a mission to find the Old Town Christmas tree lighting there, Burton and Wells. That's where we're heading generally. We happened to go by there last night, and if I didn't go by there, I wouldn't have saw that they're lighting the Christmas tree tonight. I'm pretty sure. I'm sure I read that. Maybe I got the wrong Tuesday. Who knows? And it gave me an excuse to get to work early and get out of here early. Here's the one lane of Dearborn Street. They added the bike lane here, Chestnut Street. I'll wait for the light here. We'll head up to Washington Square Park there. Doris is tuning in there. Jose, how you doing there? Sao Paulo, Brazil, yeah. Thanks for tuning in there. You lived at Dearborn and Chestnut, yeah. Yeah, maybe this building was there. I know these buildings are here. These go back to the 1800s. You remember the Dill Pickle Club? The Dill Pickle Club's up that alley there. Studs Turkle used to talk about that all the time. Here, we'll wait for the traffic to go through here. See if the bike's coming. Sometimes the bikes go the wrong way on the bike path here. But yeah, the Dill Pickle Club used to be down that alley there. It was an old speakeasy back in the 1920s and 1930s, I think, before my time. But yeah, if you like this content, double tap the screen there, give me a thumbs up there. I need to remind people that every time we do the time and temperature. It'll get better once we get to Old Town. We're gonna watch an old time Christmas tree lighting. The alderman will probably be there, or alderperson for Old Town. I don't know what district it is. And I think Santa Claus was there last year. They were handing out bubbles. We got a slight drizzle. See in the light there. Can you see the rain? There's a slight drizzle coming down, which is affecting my lens here. Yeah, greatest city on the planet, thanks to Bears. Hey, how about those Bears? They're 7-3. I don't even know who won the Monday night game last night. Did the Cowboys or the Raiders win? I guess that's who was playing. Right? I know the Cowboys played. I didn't even watch it. I watched the Ken Burns Revolutionary War. You know how much I like history. I always, anytime there's a new Ken Burns documentary, I try to devour it. Hey, they got some lights here in Washington Square. Cowboys won. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for the info there. Yeah. The Beers of Spitting Diamonds. Hey, thanks. Thanks everybody there. Thanks for the gifts, likes, and follows here. Thanks for hitting the little thumbs up here. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube. Yeah, let's go check out this. It'll take me another 15 minutes to get there. We'll cut over to Wells Street, and then we'll make a beeline for Burton. Look, the dog's got the dog's collars on. Let's check out these dogs. See, people always bring their dogs to Washington Square. Here they got the dog. The glow-in-the-dark dog collars. Look at that. Yeah, I like the dog collars. That's awesome. Yeah, very nice. Oh, you're so cute. How you doing there? How you doing? I love your dog. I love your collar there. Very festive. Yeah, I'm Brian Really Chicago. I'm just walking through. I'm gonna go up to Old Town. They're gonna light the tree tonight. So, yeah, very nice. Yeah, Brian Really Chicago, TikTok and YouTube. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. That's good. See the dogs. Yeah, the nice dogs with the collars there. Very nice. Hey, friends and neighbors there, hanging out with the local dog owners here in Washington Square Park here. Newberry Library. This is Newberry Library. This goes back to the 1880s, late 1880s, early 1890s. Yeah, the puppies. That's why we always like walking through here. So here, don't feed the pigeons. See, do what the sign says. Here, we'll head up Clark Street. We'll go past the car dealerships, and then we'll cut over to Wells Street. But hey, we got 504, about 40 degrees here. We'll cross, this is Oak Street, I think. No, we're just south of Oak Street. This is still Walton. And there's the bike path. Here, we'll head up to Oak Street and Clark here. Yeah, look at the thick walls. The Newberry Library, yeah, they got rare book collections. They got like Gutenberg Bibles and manuscripts from like the 13th century. In the back here, you see how it's the modern edition. They supposedly they got an inert gas where if the case of a fire, they can seal this and they can pump all the oxygen out, and an inert gas fills there so the fire can't damage the books. But you gotta get out of there. You don't want to be, because you can't breathe that inert gas. So I think that's, I don't know, I need to ask somebody that works there if that's correct, or if I'm just spreading falsehoods here. So here, let's wipe down the camera here. We're getting a little rain here. It's just like a mist. Here, we'll head up Clark Street. We'll go past these car dealerships here. Yeah, they got amazing history there, yeah. So, how's it going there, Leslie? Yeah, we'll head past the bus stop here. So there used to be a Dave & Buster's here. Now it's just like a Fitness Formula Cubs, I guess. There's a bunch of car dealerships and places where you take the car back to the manufacturer to get serviced. And that's what this area is here on Clark Street. You got some nail shops here. Yeah, there's Joe Perillo. They got this fast moving garage door. There, enter the void. Exit. The exit. Yeah, they don't build them like they used to. How's it going, Marco? Scatman, how you doing there? RGR. There's the car dealership. Look, they're still making the deals there. How you doing there, buying a car? Yeah, it's very nice. They're like, who's this guy filming us? We're just trying to buy a car, and there we are on YouTube. High pressure sales tactics. Here's another one. They're signing the contract right there. Look, he looks happy. Hey, let's check out this Aston Martin dealership. See these British cars. Yeah, Aston Martin here, Clark and Maple. Clark and Maple here. Aston Martin of Chicago. Look at that nice green Aston Martin there, convertible. Yeah, look at that. Very nice. So here, we'll keep going. We gotta get up to Old Town, or we'll never make it there. Yeah, you want to buy a BMW? I'm not really BMW material. I'm more like a Volkswagen hippie bus. But even then, you know, I don't think I'd ever buy a Tesla. Here's Volkswagen. For the people, here, Honda. I'm more like a Honda person. I get a Honda Civic. Here's, I don't even have a car. I've lived in Chicago for almost 27 years without a car. How is that possible? Yeah, no wonder I'm still single. Here's, there, the Car Fox. We're giving the advertisement there. But yeah, see that new Volkswagen. That would be a nice hippie vehicle there. Take that cross country. Very possible. For the people. Volkswagen. For the Volks. Yeah, the color's nice. Yeah. I guess it's coming through at night. Hopefully the Christmas trees will, the lights will look nice here when we film the Christmas tree. Yeah, Sue B's tuning in there, Margie R. Yeah, imagine how much more money I would waste in the city with the car. You know, you get speeding tickets, pay to park in your own neighborhood, insurance, city sticker, tollway, fines, speeding tickets come in the mail anytime you cross an intersection. The light flashes, you know, you're trying to make a left, you're still in the intersection. It's just the way it is. But here we'll head up to Division Street. We'll be at Wells Street in a flash here. We got 509. Yeah, we should get there just on time to film the holiday Christmas tree lighting here in Old Town. Yeah, you're right, Chris. Yeah, Chris, can I get a ride? Chris, can I get a ride to Pullman? Maybe you can help me out. Yeah, I know what you mean, Chris. Chris has the opposite problem. Chris probably wants to get out of the car, and you're always in the car because you're like a teamster there. You're always on the road again, you know. On the road again. I'll do my Willie Nelson. Can't wait to get on the road again. Oh, Willie Nelson, may you live forever. There, get some of that Willie Select. Am I allowed to say that? Yeah, we're on YouTube. Hey, let me clear the screen here. I gotta pay attention to what I'm filming here. There, we'll try to get the screen cleared up there. Albuquerque, how you doing there? Yeah. Thanks, Oz. Yeah. War zone, really? Yeah, you know, we've been called a war zone here. I see the war zone moved to Charlotte there. They got their ICE is doing what they're doing around the country, popping in and out. Glad we're getting a break here. But, yeah. It's the way of the world. Yeah, it's a deterrent. How you doing there? Sharon, thanks for tuning in from the UK. Appreciate it. Yeah, we got good company. Yeah, thanks to everybody here. We're going to see a Christmas tree lighting. We're heading to, we got 5:11 in the PM, Chicago Central Time here. We're LaSalle and Division. We're going to head to Old Town here. We're heading to Wells Street. Can't see the Sears Tower because of the low cloud cover. We got some rain here. Let me clear the screen here. Alan, how you doing there? So yeah, we're in, we left River North. Now we're heading to Old Town. So probably an area, we're in Old Town. It's south of Lincoln Park. And it's north of, there you can look down to the Board of Trade there, River North. It's kind of near what Green building new stuff over there now finally. Infilling all those empty lots. We're on Division Street heading towards Wells. We're going up to Burton and Wells. They're going to light a Christmas tree, so that's why we're heading over here. It's also on my way home from work. I work downtown. I live in Lincoln Park, so it's easy for me to stop in Old Town, and I think they're going to light the Christmas tree at 5:30. So we'll be able to tell right when we get up there if they got stuff going on here. So hey, thanks for tuning in here. You're in the right place here. We're heading home from work here on a Tuesday, November the 18th, 2025. Yes, 5:13 in the PM. Someone told me I say here and there too much, so I'm gonna make a point of saying here and there to annoy them and chase them away. I say, looky here, yeah. I also say yeah a lot. I say and they called me a rube. I said I am a rube. I come from the country. I'm a country boy living in the big city. I'm trying to act like I'm a city slicker when I'm not. I've lived here for 27 years, over half my life, but this still doesn't count. It'll never be enough. No matter how you do things, people always tell them they would do it a different way. Well, that's fine. They got their own channel. They can do it their own way on their own channel. This is my channel. So I'm going to say here and there and there and here and here. Yeah, I'm a rube from the country. But it kind of is my shtick there. You got to be your authentic self. How am I going to be fake? If I be fake, it's about authenticity. Everything about it's connection, authenticity. This is the real deal. You're a real person. I'm a real person here. Thanks for understanding here. We'll head up. This is Wells Street. Now we're in Old Town. We're heading up to Burton Place here. They're gonna light the Christmas tree at 5:30. And you got the Soul Cycle here. Get your cycling get-ups. Yeah, look at this lobby. You can live in this building here. across from Declan's Irish Pub. Yeah, hopefully I'll get this fresh market back going. It used to be Dom's Market. And of course, there's an Aldi right down there. I probably have to point it out, but yeah, I can't wait to get back. Hey, Chicago misses you. Giving you a preview here. Waiting for your return here. Hey, well, you'll get here someday there, Sharon. Yeah. Over there. Yeah, there, yeah. This, that, and those. Over there, the French room. Yeah, I'll ham up my... People told me I say Chicago the wrong way. I'm sure whatever I say, it's not going to meet their standards. I don't have a true native Chicago accent because I'm not a true Chicago native. I grew up in Indiana. I got a Midwestern mushmouth, probably too close to Kentucky. And, but hey, lived here over half my life. Stuff rubs off on you there. I'll do my best Mike Dick impression here. But here, welcome to Chicago. We got Wells Street, 515. I think we're gonna make it. Goethe and Wells. We got to go 2 more blocks. We got to go up to Schiller, and then we'll be at Burton Place there. So the Gold Coast is that way. We're on Wells Street, Old Town. There's the Franklin School. Go by Dr. Scholl's there, and the Western Wheel Company, Village Cycle Center. Hey, big number 1 Big Mac. How you doing there? Same old place, same old time. New Mexico, Albuquerque there, yeah. Ah, the Halloween. Glad you saw the Halloween there, Scat. That was a good time, the Halloween parade. So that's what we got coming up later this week. Friday night, they're going to light the giant 58-foot Norwegian spruce there, donated by the Mason family there in Millennium Park. They'll light that on Friday about this time, a little later. And then on Saturday, they're going to do the Michigan Avenue. How you doing? They're going to do the Michigan Avenue. They're going to do the Michigan Avenue light up the lights parade there with the Disney characters, and then I'll have fireworks on the Chicago River. That's Saturday night. We got a preview of the Lincoln Park Zoo lights. They're going to do the Kris Kringle Market, supposed to open later this week. We'll try to catch that at lunchtime, either Thursday or Friday. And tonight we got 517 here, Wells Street, Chicago, Illinois. We're by the Village Cycle Center in Old Town here, the Old Town Pub. We're going to do the lighting of the Christmas tree there at Burton and Wells Street for Old Town. And we got about 40 degrees. We got a little drizzle here. Yeah, here's the small cheval. Let me clear off the screen here. And there we go. Yeah, Puerto Rico. Well, you go to Humboldt Park, you feel more like you're in Puerto Rico if we go under the Puerto Rican flags there in Humboldt Park. But we're in Old Town. We're in the gentrified. There used to be a small Puerto Rican community there where the Sandburg Village was before my time, and then it got pushed to Lincoln Park, and then it moved further west into Humboldt Park. I do remember when I moved here in the late 1990s, I would see the Guardian Angels guarding the Red Line subway stop there at North and Clybourne, and they were a branch of the Guardian Angels from New York City. It's the same guy that ran for mayor of New York there with the Sliwa, but they were a real thing there and still are, I guess. Here's the Third Coast Stitches here, and it wasn't Puerto Rican. That could be anything. It was just, you know, here's the Orso's Restaurante. It's just that was the last remnants of that Puerto Rican community before it completely left Lincoln Park because it got priced out because of gentrification. Moved to Humboldt Park, and that's when they put up those flags. Here's the Old Town here in Wells Street. So yeah, see how that Old Town, the same thing for Humboldt Park with the Puerto Rican flags, the Gower Division. Here's the Gaslight, and then we got the Little Village Gate, and we got the Chinatown Gate, various gateways to different ethnic enclaves throughout the city of Chicago. Old Town's just Old Town. I guess it's for gentrified white ethnicity. That's what it's for. That's a joke. For the expensive Old Town here. But hey, we'll head up to the nice Burton Place here. Burton and Wells Street, Old Town here. They're going to light a Christmas tree here. We'll see if there's people up there. We've got 5:20. We've got about 10 minutes. Perfect timing here. We should be able to catch it. I do see some people up here, so I think, yeah, what I'm expecting is there'll be a small number of people gather here. We might see Santa. They're going to light a Christmas tree. I think they're going to have a countdown at 5:30. We'll see if they're on time. The alderman spoke last year, but the mic was pretty faint. It was hard to hear. But there should be people in the festive spirit here. We'll see if anybody's showing up to the lighting of the Christmas tree. It's just a small little plaza, a small little neighborhood display. I'm sure they'll do the same thing in Lincoln Square and Little Village and other places. They'll have Christmas tree displays, holiday displays. So here we are. Welcome to Old Town. Welcome to Chicago. Is the screen clear here? Thanks everybody for tuning. There it is. There's the Christmas tree they're going to light. They got the statue here. They got people gathered. Looks like carolers, people with hats. So the light's not on yet. They got a stage here. So let's see if we can get in a place where we can film the stage here. But here's the Christmas tree they're going to light in less than 10 minutes if they keep the schedule here. And this is Burton and Wells here, Old Town, Chicago. How you doing? Hey, this tree's already lit. Hey, how you doing? Hey, people are sitting here. It looks like there's a stage here. Hey, they got some hot chocolate. They got some oranges and yeah, look, they got some cookies and candy. Yeah. Get some hot cocoa and watch a tree lighting. Hey, it looks like there's some Christmas carolers here. So hey, Christmas doesn't have a political affiliation there. Please don't politicize Christmas. Let's just have a good time here. For once, can the left and right come together and even if you don't celebrate Christmas, even non-Christians, just let us have a little fun thing to celebrate wintertime and snowflakes. And I'll try to not pollute it and ruin it by making some sarcastic statement. This is true. Hey, listen.
Who we are. Oh, watch your step. Let it go. Yeah. Go. Watch your step. Let it go. Beautiful. Powerful. Stronger than one. Stronger than 10. Stronger than 100 men.
Yeah. Good practice.
Stand for love and fight for fear. There's beauty and there's danger here. Split the ice apart. Beware the frozen heart. 1, 2. Are we doing the music or
So hey, if you just joined here, we're in Old Town here. People are practicing, getting ready for dancing and singing here. They're going to light the Christmas tree here. And hey, we got dogs here. Yeah, how you doing there? How you doing? Yeah, very nice. Yeah, you come out to see the Christmas tree. Yeah, how you doing? I like your joy there. That's very nice. You got a nice sweater. Very nice. Yeah. How you doing there? So hey, yeah. So hey, we're waiting for the official Christmas tree here. Here it is, the Old Town tree lighting ceremony. November the 18th, 5:30, Burton Place. Hot cocoa and treats. A visit from Santa. Franklin School, Walter Payton High School Choir. I think that's the Walter Payton High School Choir there. So hey, let's they were practicing here. Hey, cute babies there. Yeah, very nice.
Oh, okay. Right here.
So they're practicing. They're practicing.
Okay.
Yeah. They're singing. Yeah, people are getting in the holiday spirit here. We're waiting for the alderman this week, I guess. Here we're at the Old Town Christmas tree lighting here. What time we got here? We got 5:25. Hey, I like their hats. Look at their hats there. Man, nice to see people enjoying here. Yeah, let's listen to them sing here. Very nice. I like the hats.
Starting late. Joy that it can bring. A chill is in the air, there's magic everywhere. The stars are shining, all aligning in the space we share. On this winter's night, our hearts are full of light. Warm embraces, friendly faces, everything's just right. Today we go amidst the highs and lows. We're singing songs we always sing, the joy that it can bring. Silence is the sound, slow upon the ground. Take a step, hear your breath, let yourself be found.
That was beautiful. You hear that? Wow.
That shape us into who we wanna be. Songs we always sing for the joy that it can bring. Boundless love and lasting.
Yeah, very nice. So here, let's check out the decorations here that people they're practicing. I think these are students from the Alder Peyton College Prep here, and we're at the Old Town Burton Place here at Wells Street, and they got the they're going to do the official Christmas tree lighting for Old Town here Tuesday, November the 18th, 2025. We got about 5:28 here, so hopefully in 2 minutes they're going to start this. The small crowds gathered. We came here last year. This is just on my way home from work here, so it's easy, something easy for me to film, get us into the festivities kicking off later this week.
Yo, my brother was probably renovating it.
So, hey, welcome to Old Town. Welcome to the lighting of the Christmas tree here. We got 5:30 in the p.m. here. We'll see how long it takes for them to get started. And we'll stick around here. There's a stage here. I assume someone's gonna speak or something, and they're gonna do a countdown for the Christmas tree here. This is Wells Street, Old Town, Chicago, Illinois. We got 5:31 in the p.m. We got about 40 degrees here, and people gather. We got hot chocolate here. We got dogs and kids and babies and families and friends and neighbors here. There we go.
Hello, everybody.
There we go.
My name is Ann Gray. I am the music teacher and choir director at Franklin Fine Arts Center on Street. This is my pal, Nithya Martinez from Walter Payton High School.
Yeah.
And we are here to bring some holiday cheer. Payton is going to open for us, and then Franklin will hop in for some caroling.
Yeah. Hey, welcome to Old Town here, lighting the Christmas tree 2025. And we got the students from Walter Payton College Prep and the Franklin School out here, I think, for the arts.
And then we get to them.
Each new day we grow and reach the highs and lows. We're singing songs we always sing, joy that it can bring. Now it's love and lasting peace. A chill is in the air, there's magic everywhere. The stars are shining, all aligning in the space we share. And on this winter's night, our hearts are full of light. Warm embraces, friendly faces, everything's just right. For each new day we've grown amidst the highs and lows. Who we wanna be, singing songs we always sing, joy that it can bring. Boundless love and lasting peace. Silence is the sound, snow upon the ground. Take a step, fear your breath, let yourself be found. For each new day we grow, amidst the highs and lows, that shape us into who we wanna be. Songs we always sing, for the joy that it can bring, boundless love and lasting peace.
Yeah, very nice. Thank you. Good. Thank you. Hey, we got some more singers here. There, we'll get down here. So hey, we're gonna light the Christmas tree here, Old Town, Chicago, Illinois. Thanks for tuning in here. Sit and listen to the students sing here. Got tambourine here, and hey, they're gonna do a whole group here. That's good. There, Old Town, Chicago. 5:34 in the p.m. We got about 40 degrees here. November the 18th, 2025. They're lighting a Christmas tree here, Wells Street, Burton Place. Here we go.
We invite you to join us for Jingle Bells, since we all know this.
Yeah.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. The bells ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Jingle bells, jingle
jingle all the way.
Yeah.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Yeah. Jingle bells. Hey, we're singing Christmas carols here.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, la 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 la. Toll the ancient Yuletide carol, la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, la 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 la. Pass away the old year passes, la 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 la. Hail the new year, lads and lasses, la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather, la 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 la.
Yeah. Excellent here. I'm way out in the front here. I'm blocking everybody's view here.
Celebrate the season by dancing the hora. Happiness and joy on this holiday. Every day for 8 days, children will play. And while we are playing, the candles of Hanukkah glow, shining so brightly, reminding us brightly of wonders of days long ago. Shining so brightly, reminding us brightly of wonders of days long ago. Oh Hanukkah, the lights on the menorah, celebrate the season by dancing the hora. Happiness and joy on this holiday. Every day for 8 days, children will play. And while we are playing, the candles of Hanukkah glow, shining so brightly, reminding us brightly of wonders of days long ago. Shining so brightly, reminding us brightly of wonders of days long ago. Oh, Hanukkah, the festival of light. Hey!
Yeah. Yeah. Hanukkah.
Holly jolly Christmas, it's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh my golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Oh, the mistletoe up where you can see, somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh my golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Hey, you're gonna like this Christmas tree here. This is Old Town here.
Light of the menorah, let it burn, let it shine. Light of the menorah, happy Hanukkah. Light of the menorah, let it burn, let it shine. Light of the menorah, happy Hanukkah. For it is a lantern bright, and we can your miracle of light. Hope lives on and faith restored, as was and so it is evermore. Light of the menorah, let it burn, let it shine. Light of the menorah, happy Hanukkah. Light of the menorah, happy Hanukkah. It is happy day, in Padre, Lord, never take away. Hope lives on and faith restored, as was and so it is evermore. Light of the menorah, let it burn, let it shine. Light of the menorah, happy Hanukkah. Light of the menorah, happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah. Hey, welcome to Old Town here. They're about to light this tree here. They're doing some caroling here. I think these are combined students from Walter Payton College Prep and the Franklin School. I guess they're going to do another number here. Very good. There's good ground out of here.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very
Let's do that again. We missed our ba-dum-bum-bum.
famous reindeer of all. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer
Yeah.
had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him, as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Rudolph the red-nosed call him Ned. Then let poor Rudolph join in the reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your note so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Yeah, look at all the people gathered here. Yeah. How you doing? Very nice. Yeah. Hey, there's doing some more here. Old Town here. Doing Christmas carols before they light the Christmas tree here. Got 5:47 p.m. here. Chicago time. Look who it is. Yeah. There he is. Look who comes. Look who came to join us here, Santa. There he is. Yeah, look at that. High five with Santa. Yeah, so here, welcome to Old Town. Welcome to the official Christmas tree lighting here for Old Town, Burton Place in Wells. There's Santa, just came to town here. He's early, before Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming.
There he is. Handing out gifts.
He sees you and you're sleeping. He knows when you're away. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not cry.
Hey,
I'm telling you,
doing the kick dance.
Santa Claus is
Yeah.
coming to town.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at all these people gathered here. Santa's over there. Yeah. Wonderful music here. Thanks. Hey, I guess we're going to do another number here. So, hey, welcome to Old Town here. We're having Christmas early here. Why not? It's good. Here's a beat. Yeah, they're doing the best they can, singing a cappella here. It's very nice. I think they're doing a great job. Yeah. 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 Let's see if we can find Santa here. There he is. Hey, how you doing there, Santa? There he is. How you doing there, Santa? Yeah, thanks for coming to town. There he is. Hey, he's handing out candy there. Yeah. Very nice here. So, hey, I guess they're going to light this tree here.
It's okay, whatever he's got.
Eventually, let's see if they do it. They got some hot chocolate over here. Yeah, they got some, like the dog's outfit there. We saw that dog before. Yeah, they got the Christmas tree here. They're singing Feliz Navidad. We got some hot choco over here. Okay. Marshmallows. Go ahead. So here, we'll go back and listen to them sing there a little bit. Here comes some sirens. This is Wall Street ambulance heading through. Hey, that puts you in the festive spirit there. I don't mean any ill will towards whoever that ambulance is for, but here, let's see. Here's Santa here with the carolers here. We're at Old Town here, Burton Place at Wall Street here. We'll head through. Catch up with Santa here and see if he gives an official proclamation here. Oops. Hey, how you doing there, Santa? Here, we'll get to the side here. There we go. There he is. There's the man himself there, and there's all the carolers here that did such a great job singing here. There't the tree. Yeah. Santa's handing out candy there. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in here. Welcome to Old Town here. Yeah, there's Santa right there. He's got the Snickers. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Santa. Appreciate it. Yeah, how you doing? Hey, there's the dog there. Look, yeah. See, Santa gave us the Snickers.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells ring and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing the whistle. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chiming, jingle bells chime. Dancing and dancing, the jingle bells swell. In the frosty air, what a bright time is the right time to rock the night. horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. It's Saturday. That's the jingle bell ride.
I like your choreography. It's nice.
Rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's the swell time. Jingle riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. It's a jingle and a jingle indeed. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell rock.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, rocking around the clock here. Yeah! There's Santa right here. Look at that. There he is. Man of the hour. Hey, look at this cute little thing.
Amazing. Thank you to the Franklin School Choir and to all the Peyton Choir. We really appreciated that. You guys rock. Thank you.
Yeah! Yeah! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Very nice.
So thank you for bringing your music to this holiday tree lighting. We appreciate that. And you know what? I think Santa is here.
Yeah, Santa's giving some candy to the carolers there. Yeah. Yeah.
So wonderful. Looks so wonderful to be here. I love you. I love you.
So did everybody find out the chocolate and the treats, which are over in the corner? So if you haven't found those yet, you can make your way over there at some point. They wrote intentionally get in there. Welcome to the 2025 tree lighting. So I'm Marcy Hedges, I'm the Executive Director of Old Town Merchants and Residents Association. And I have with me here Jennifer Tremblay, who is the chair of the SSA Commission. This is all SSA funded here, so huge thanks to the SSA and to SSA Program
Yeah.
Colleen Sweet for organizing this. So give them a hand.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the board president of OCMRA, Pam Farley, is here. We have Alderman Brian Hopkins, Senator Sarah Feigenholz is. There she is. Thank you for being here, Senator. So we're going to say a few words. I'll say a few, and then magically all of the lights are going to come on, and it's amazing how that happens. So we are here tonight primarily to light the holiday lights. And I feel like this is really symbolic because this has become a big community event. It brings people together, and that is really big. So give yourselves a hand.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for singing. Thanks for singing. Yeah,
And it's notable that we're here in Burton Place Plaza, which has historical significance. And we also want to thank those who have loaned their electricity that will help light this up. So thank you to Amy and Jeremiah. Thank you also to Burton Place Bar for letting us use that. Big hand to those folks.
hey, we're stealing electricity from the bar.
So one of the very cool things about this neighborhood is all of the multi-generational businesses that we have. We have a lot of small, unique businesses here in Old Town. Last week we recognized 7 of these multi-generational businesses. It's so important that we all continue to support them. A lot of you probably know that after Thanksgiving, that Saturday is always considered Small Business Saturday. Please support the small businesses, not only that day, but the whole holiday season and beyond, because we want them all to be here to make the community unique for many years to come. I do want to give a call out to those 7 businesses, because they're either run by 2nd generation, 3rd, or 4th generation, which is really big. So that's Fireplace Inn, Fudge Pot, House of Blunts, Kamahachi, Orso's, Topo Gigio, and Twin Anchors. So huge hand for all.
Yeah. We walk by all those places. It's all the places we walk by on Low Street.
So a couple of things we have coming up. We have a holiday party. There's going to be a holiday lights competition in December, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be really fun. Now I'm going to turn the mic over to Alderman Hopkins and to Sarah Feigenholz to say a few words, and then we're going to magically do lighting.
Thank you, Marcy. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, everyone. This is my 11th consecutive Old Town Tree Lighting Ceremony. I've been alderman for 11 years. I've never missed an Old Town Tree Lighting Ceremony. And this and hopefully it does to you too. And if it means to you what it does to me, it is the official kickoff for the holiday season. I do not do anything holiday related until I do the Old Town Tree Lighting Ceremony. I was at Menards the other day. They had a big sale on Christmas decorations, and I almost bought, and nope, I can't. I've got to come back after the Old Town Tree Ceremony. I won't do anything until we formally kick it off with our friends and our neighbors. This is such a special experience. I want to thank Franklin and Peyton. You guys are awesome. You sing the same songs, but somehow they sound better every year. I don't know how you guys do it. And you guys get cuter every year, too. I don't know how you do that. Shout out to our special guest, Second Ward Committeeman Tim Egan, who does not get cuter every year, but we love him anyway. Tim, thanks for being here, and Santa, thanks for being here as well. So we're going to light the lights on the trees and light the lights in our heart simultaneously. That's what this ceremony is all about, and that's what it means to come together with our friends and our neighbors and our loved ones. And with that, I want to turn it over to a very good friend of mine, Senator Sarah. Senator, where are you? Come on out here and say hello to your good friends.
Right. Let's give it up to the greatest alderman in the city of Chicago. Such a great guy. A wonderful human being. Where's Tim Egan, the other wonderful human being? Our committeeman? Well, I'm Sarah Feigenholtz, and I have to say that normally I'm not at this tree lighting because we have veto session in November. This is the first year in very many where I am able to be here, and I am really excited to watch all these children get candy from Santa and usher in the holidays, something we really need as a community. It's been kind of a difficult year, last few months a little bumpy, and I'm just thrilled to be here and to celebrate the lighting of this beautiful tree and to be here with all of you and wish you all a wonderful holiday season. Let's turn on the lights.
Yeah. So here we go. We'll do the countdown, I guess. Yeah.
Countdown.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do a countdown.
Here, Old Town, Christmas tree. Remember the 18th?
Oh.
Do the countdown.
Okay. So guess what, you guys? I want all the little children to gather as close to the tree as possible, because what we're going to do is we're going to do a countdown. And I want all your little hands, when we get all the way down to 1, to throw your energy with your hands to the tree. Because
they're climbing up the tree. Look at it. Yeah.
Is everybody over there?
So here, Old Town, they're going to light the Christmas tree here. All the kids are heading up there and
Okay.
do their positive energy here.
We're waiting for you. We have 2 little munchkins here.
So here, hold on here. They're going to get everybody in place here. We're going to light this Christmas tree.
Is everybody in place?
Yeah.
All right. 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there it is. There it is. There's your Christmas tree for 2025 there. So I was pressing against the gimbal trying to zoom in, and right at the moment there, I had to, there we go. There's the Christmas tree lighting there. We went sideways there. A little dramatic moment there. Hey, we got it back. Hey, they got the lights here. Yeah, let's check out the lights here. Oh, sorry. There's the lights here. So Burton Place there, they lit the tree there. So hey, we went sideways there for a second because I was trying to zoom in right when they did it, and then my gimbal cut out, but we got it back. Best laid plans come to naught. But hey, look at the beautiful Christmas tree. They got it lit here, Burton Place here, Old Town. And we heard the carolers, the state senator and the alderman spoke, and Santa came to town there. Santa gave me a Snickers bar. And here, look at that nice tree there. There it is. Look, people posing there in front of the Christmas tree. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. Families and dogs and people and sculptures and carolers, and thanks for tuning in. Hopefully it's good here. We got hot chocolate, and so even later this week, you know, they start the Kris Kringle market there, hopefully on Thursday, maybe Friday, and then they're going to light the official Christmas tree, the 58-foot spruce there at the Millennium Park. They're going to do that Friday night, and then Saturday night is the big holiday parade there for Michigan Avenue. Lights there where they light up Michigan Avenue. Here we heard the carolers here. It's nice to see this all lit up. So this will be all lit up here the rest of the season here. Check this out as we walk by. Yeah, they listed all the businesses that we always walk by. They sponsored this. Thanks to Burton Place there for bar for supplying the electricity. Yeah, Grandma's Corner. You saw that there? Marco Press here. Yeah, Manu, Crash, the Ruby Raven. Yeah. How you doing there? Ben, Brad, Anita. Anita, you saw that? Yeah, Bella, Zubi. Yeah, Wes and Margie are. Yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks for checking out the lights here. So yeah, we got the zoo lights coming up. We got a preview of the zoo lights. Here's the Christmas tree here. Oops.
What's going on here?
Oh, they just lit the Christmas tree, so they just did a countdown. The alderman was here. One of those things, you know. Yeah, it's good. Santa's over there. Get a Snickers bar. That's good. So hey, yeah, people. Yeah, the choir leader there. I like your hat. Yeah, people got hot chocolate. There's the tree. There it is. So hey, let's keep on heading up here. We'll keep on heading home here. And thanks for sticking around here. Hopefully it was a good time there. Where'd Santa go? There's Santa. He's right there. There's Santa right there. So hey, that's good. So hey, we'll keep going here. And hey, she's got her shopping cart. She's ready to go. So hey, we'll bid adieu to the Christmas tree here in Old Town. Thanks for sticking around and checking out the caroling there. There, look how the whole thing looks there. It's all aglow. Yeah, we'll head up Wells Street. And yeah, crash override. Sharon there. Yeah, we're going to go to the parade, and that's the good thing about YouTube is Friday, you know, I'll probably go to downtown to work. Well, I might work from home on Friday. We'll see. But either way, we went to Oak Street last year. I think the parade starts at 5:30. I'll try to get to Oak Street around 5. It'll be really early on Friday night. No. This is Saturday night. Saturday night at 5 is when the Michigan Avenue parade begins. And they'll start at Oak Street before they get to Michigan Avenue. The reason I film it near the beginning, I lose my connection. It gets so crowded on Michigan Avenue, especially around the Wrigley building, because that's where they have a stage and that's where they light fireworks off. And everybody heads to the river, follows the parade, and it's really hard to get a signal for the fireworks. But there'll be other Chicago live streamers streaming it. Friday night, they're doing the lighting of the large Christmas tree in Millennium Park. And so I might as well head into work Friday because I'm going to be down there anyway. And then we'll probably go to the Kris Kringle market on Friday during lunchtime. We'll see if it's open on Thursday. But there's also the Lincoln Park Zoo lights start on Friday, I think. And there'll be other stuff going on, just like what we saw here. Hey, I know next weekend's Thanksgiving, so we're not even at Thanksgiving yet, and we're already doing Christmas stuff. But hey, it's the way it is. And then on Thanksgiving, they'll have a parade on State Street. It looks like I'll be in Chicago this year because I just decided not to mess with travel this year because of the backup, because of the shutdown affecting airfare, and I just didn't want to mess with it or drive. I guess, you know. Mayor Sharon, May, Grandma's Corner there, Manu, yeah, Dolores, Margie R. Thanks everybody. S, thanks for sticking on. Yeah, we're across from Zany's here. How you doing?
My friend Molly.
We'll head up Wells Street. We'll just head straight home here. We could cruise by, yeah, we'll cruise by the zoo there. We'll show you the zoo lights. They were so pretty last night. Yeah, the light decor make it festive there. Thanks everybody for sticking on there. Let's see what time we got. 6:12. 6:12 in the PM here. We're up at North Avenue. Yeah, let's cross North Avenue. We'll head up into the park here. Let's see if we see the nice zoo holiday lights here. Yeah, smoke them if you got them. Yeah, I saw somebody's comment. You guys are after my own heart there. They were saying the House of Glunts, and somebody said the House of Blunts. I thought that was funny. And since we're on YouTube, I think I can get away with it. I wouldn't risk that on TikTok. TikTok's very prudish about what's legal in Illinois here. But I have to remember that now. Now when we go by the House of Glunts, I'll call it the House of Blunts. I thought that was pretty good. Here's Cochran's here. Yeah, they got a nice festive display here. Hey, 'tis the season there. Get your holiday cheer on. Either drink your eggnog or smoke them if you got them. Whatever you got there. Take some gummy bears. Clear the rear. So we saw the ducks last night. We'll skip the ducks tonight because I just want to head over to the park and get home. And hey, Adri, how you doing there? Thanks for tuning in there. Coachella. Hey, thanks for tuning in from you're by D. Michael there. You're by the Mojave Desert, or you're south of there. Go to Joshua Tree there. Joshua Tree's beautiful. 29 Palms. Here's TikTok. That's okay, Michael. Thanks for watching me on YouTube. There's reasons I've been disaffected by TikTok. I still reserve the right. Every once in a while, we do a live stream from TikTok. And we do super friends only, or yeah, super fans only. Seems to work well. I'm still posting reruns to TikTok, so you still see my content there. And thanks for watching on YouTube. You're watching now. I know there's positive, negatives to everything. Here's the old Treasure Island here. But thanks for missing me there. Yeah, eggnog. I don't like eggnog either. Even pepper from schnapps is too sweet. Oh, the colorful. Yeah, Cochran's, they always decorate nice. They decorate good for Halloween and St. Patrick's Day they decorate, and Christmas. There where exit used to be, the old punk bar exit used to be right there. And here's Eugenie here. See, I say here and there too much. I said it sound like a yokel hillbilly. I think somebody that was like a true Chicago native was embarrassed by my hillbilly speak, because I am not a native Chicagoan. I am like Jethro. I'm like the Beverly Hillbillies came to Chicago here, but you know, I do work for an architecture engineering firm. I try to be well educated, and even though I might not speak the Queen's English here, see there, I said it there again. Here, there. Shazam, Shazam. They call me Gomer Pyle. I think there's a whole generation of people have no idea who Gomer Pyle is, and that's probably a good thing. Here's Sergeant Carter. Here's Wells Street. Look at this nice block of storefronts here. This is such a beautiful block because the whole block's symmetrical, because the apartment blocks are on the other side here on Crilly Court. Hey, here's some Christmas lights. Golly! Golly, Sergeant Carter. You know, Jim Neighbors used to sing the Back Home Again in Indiana for the Indianapolis 500. My Hoosier fans know what I'm talking about there now. You know who sings them now? Jim Cornelison, the voice of the Chicago Blackhawks. You know, who sings the national anthem for the Chicago Blackhawks. I know my Chicagoans, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Jim Cornelison, he sings what Jim Neighbors used to sing, the Back Home Again in Indiana. He sings it for the Indianapolis 500 now, so I'm proud of that too. Kind of a Chicago, Indiana connection there. But here, Wells Street. See how they built that wall? They just built that wall and all that defensible space stuff. Yeah, proper southern twang there. Good southern drawl. I go to the Old Town School of Folk Music and learn how to play the banjo. A true Appalachian fiddle. Or a mandolin. Hey, here's some Christmas lights. But hey, thanks for checking out the Christmas tree lighting. Sorry I fudged the countdown there. I was pushing against the screen there and we went sideways. That usually happens. I get excited. It's such a build-up. You wait and wait and wait, and they sing and sing and sing, and they, you know, and then here comes Santa, and then the politicians talk and talk and talk, and you're like, on with it. And they do the countdown, and then I mess up the whole shot. But hey, it was worth it. We'll edit it out there in the reruns. You won't be able to tell the difference. Hey, the cold winds are blowing here. Yeah, it is getting cold. It's probably going to get down to the 30s tonight. So good, get that fire burning there. Yeah, it looks like Sheridan, but it's Wells. This is the north end of Wells Street where it meets Lincoln. And we'll cross Clark Street and we'll walk by the Lincoln Park Zoo because, well, we'll see if they got the lights on again tonight. They were doing like a light test. They'll probably start doing the Friends of the Zoo stuff. And here, yeah, Lincoln and Clark Street with where it meets Wells here. Well, we missed the light here, so we'll head across the street here. You know, I usually don't do caroling. I mean, I'm all for it. You know, I would be like a nice thing to do. It was nice to see the people caroling today. You know, a cappella, it was hard to hear them, but, you know, they did a good job. It's like the local glee club there at the high school. So I can't tell if the lights are on or not. Trying to see if the Lincoln Park Zoo lights are on. I don't think they're on because I would see them through the trees. I see these lights here. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I need to make a pit stop here. My bladder is giving me fits here tonight here. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in here. I'm going to end this live here. We got the reruns from last night. I don't even think they got the Lincoln Park Zoo lights on anyway. So I'm gonna hit the Hotel Lincoln here and use the rest. Well, I already passed that there. I'm gonna hit the next restroom here. But hey, thanks everybody for tuning in here. We'll give you the nice view of the John Hancock when we cross the street here, and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Thanks everybody here, and we'll see you tomorrow. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Thanks a lot. Hey, good night.